Today in family time, full on winter, full on pandemic, you're probably going a little stir crazy right now, but there are fun things to do while staying safe and supporting local. So here to tell us what's going on with GoProv is the Providence Warwick CVB president, Kristen Adamo. Hey, Kristen.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's really nice to see you virtually as we continue to kind of muddle through the back end of this pandemic here. But the good news is that there really are things to do. And we're in the middle of one of the biggest initiatives right now, which is an expanded restaurant weeks. Tell us how it's going and what's going on, how people can participate.
Sure. So we typically do 2 weeks of Providence Restaurant Weeks, but right now we're doing a month. So we're about halfway through, but you can enjoy discounts through February 10th. We kind of threw the format out, so people are offering breakfast specials and lunch and dinner and even some cool things like maybe it's a cocktail or maybe it's lasagna for four. No matter what it is, you can find something, and it's all at ProvidenceRestaurantWeeks.com. And there's, I think, about 50 or so restaurants participating, and there's even some hotel packages.
And for people who maybe have a favorite spot, they should really just probably check the website to see if some of their favorite restaurants or maybe a new restaurant that they wanted to check out is participating and how, because a lot of these restaurants are kind of almost doing their own thing and getting really creative.
Yeah, one of the ones I was really excited about is Murphy's, which is like a downtown legend.
Yeah.
And they're doing breakfast. And I love the idea, right, of going out to breakfast. And they're doing a full Irish breakfast, which they typically, I think, only do on weekends. So I thought that was one of the ones that was really cool. And then there's people doing like dinner for four. So if you don't want to cook for your family, you can order a dinner.
And so much takeout, you could eat in, you could eat outside. I mean, there's so many different options for whatever your comfort level is.
That's exactly it. Everyone has a different comfort level. And so there's a lot of takeout options. And then there's people who want to go in and have a nice, elegant meal can do that too. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
Another really fun initiative that you guys have started up that I think is genius is the Joy Rides program. I absolutely love this, Kristen, because I feel like there's so many days, on a Saturday morning, I have the whole day ahead of me and I think, well, what the heck am I going to do?
That's where it came from is, we sit here and we know we can't go on these trips, but you've got kids in the house or you're just so tired of being indoors. So you can get in your car, and we've developed in partnership with Blackstone Valley and Warwick a whole tour of really northern Rhode Island. So, and they're all themed. There's about 10 different tours. One that I love is Rhode Island Classics. So if you want to go and have a Dynamite in Woonsocket and a pizza strip, or Wiener. I mean, you can't not go to Oneyville, New York system. So it's a whole trail. And then there's other things to do. And then if you really want to make a long weekend out of it, there's a hotel stay at either the beginning or the end of all of the Joy Rides. So it's just a really fun way to explore our own state. And, I know a lot of people go to Newport in the summer and Block Island, but when's the last time you did something fun in like Cumberland or Lincoln or Warwick? So I think it's a cool way to tout some of the local businesses in those parts of the state.
I was reading through some of them, and I loved that a lot of it was in the more north part of the state, maybe somewhere you don't always necessarily think to go. What a perfect time to go explore a different area that you're not super familiar with, or maybe there's a shop along the way. And I love that it was kind of curated for you. So you don't have to think about it. You could just hop in the car and go and follow.
Or if you don't want to drive, All Occasion Transportation is offering trips. Like there's one that's all about spirits and wine and beer, and maybe that's not a great driving opportunity. So if you don't want to have a designated driver, you and your little pod can rent a limo and explore wineries and brewers and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, so fun. And speaking of, maybe not wanting to drive around and wanting to stay in one place, why not do a staycation right now?
I just did one. I did one myself at the Renaissance. And I have to tell you, just the idea of someone doing things for you, like making your bed and you know what I mean? And ordering food delivered.
Service, yeah.
Yes, like it feels so fancy. And it's just a break from the everyday of being cooped up. So I thought it was really fun. And it supports the hospitality workers. It takes 13 rooms, employ a housekeeper for a day. And if you have the money, they're hurting just as much as the restaurants. And so it's a great way for you to have fun and to really help other people in your community.
Really fun to just break it up if you're, sick of staring at your own four walls. Look at just a difference of a view sometimes can lift your whole mood. And, supporting local obviously is just a huge deal and really the name of the game here. And in addition to all the things we've already mentioned, you guys are also working with the Buy Local campaign to come up with all of these great ideas for things to do all over the state.
So if you go to buylocalri.org, you'll see 100 things to do throughout Rhode Island to support local business. So everywhere from Woonsocket to Block Island. And there's just different things that you can do big and small to help. Again, the economy has been really, really tough on the retail segment and the food and beverage industry. And so it's just it's a really fun way, again, to get out and explore and help people and have fun. So what we're trying to do is, we know it's a tough time and we just want everyone to feel as good as they can. And while we can't jet off to Paris, you can certainly hop in your car and, go to Providence. We're there. So, and there's plenty to do.
There's plenty to do. And you guys really made that brainless too, like everything else. Your website actually has a checklist that you can print out on the site, and you could literally go along and check things off. Maybe make it a game for you and your family or you and your friends to see who can do the most things, or next weekend, let's do 4 things. And the following weekend, let's do 5 things. So you can really make it fun and interactive.
I think so. I think all it takes is a little bit of creativity, and you can kind of shake off those doldrums of being in your house. So, we're at goprovidence.com or buylocal.org, and there's plenty of fun ideas. So we'll get you started, and then you can kind of go off on your own.
Absolutely. So much to do. Kristen, thanks so much. And we're going to link to all of that information on our website, rhodeshow.com.